Khash Saghafi, Liberty Home Mortgage. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check my mic just because, yep, this thing's on. And I knew you knew that anyway, Sonny, but that's okay though. We're not going to cut that off. This is the real stuff, okay? All right, this topic, how long is a pre-approval good for? So you're looking to buy a home. So you want to buy a house. And you want to know how long your pre-approval is good for. So you check with me today. Let's just say it's January 1st, okay? I like nice even numbers, so I'm starting on January 1st. It's hard to screw that one up, okay? Pre-approvals, at least for me, and I believe most of the industry, well here, credit reports are good for 120 days, okay? I know that my pre-approvals, I match them up to the credit report dates. So technically what I put on mine is that the pre-approval is good for 120 days. That's 4 months. So think about this. I'm gonna make you jump through a bunch of flaming hoops. You're gonna hate me. Hash, oh my God, I had to give you all of the pages on 4 of my divorces, and each divorce is 50 pages long. So that was 200 pages there. I have 7 different child support enforcement agreements out there. I need to give you all the pages on those. I had 2 bankruptcies. I had to give you all the pages on those. I've got 3 different payment plans with the IRS and the state, of Nebraska for my income taxes and stuff like that to give you all of that. So I'm going to collect all this paperwork from you. And yes, if whoever you're talking to is not collecting anything, they're just giving you pre-approvals, just run for your life, for God's sakes, okay? That's the worst way these companies out there, these individuals do pre-approvals. That's not a pre-approval. That's called I'm lazy and sad that I'm slow and whatever it all is. But anyways, I'm going to collect all this paperwork, and then after I give you the pre-approval, good for 120 days from the time the credit's pulled, okay? Now, does that mean if I pre-approve you January 1st, you're good for 4 months, January, February, March, April, so you're good through the end of April? It does, as long as nothing changes. If all of a sudden I come to find out in mid-February, and I don't call you every single week and say what's going on, I probably should. But if I call, you call me in mid-February and say, Hash, I quit my job, I changed jobs, take that pre-approval, burn it, send me new information, the new employment information. If you say, Hash, my car broke down, I had $7 grand in the bank, I had to get the car fixed, it was $4 grand, I'm down to $3 grand. Take the pre-approval, throw it in the garbage. Hash, I changed my hours at work. I've had people say, Hash, I've been working for the same employer for 10 years. They're switching me from a payrolled employee to a 1099 subcontractor. That is loan suicide, okay? So just because I give you a pre-approval doesn't mean that you will get the loan. What it means is that at the time that I reviewed everything, at that time and as of that date, you were good to go, okay? And then it's 120 days from there. It's a 4-month window basically that you can run all over the creation, drive your real estate agent nuts and buy a house, okay? And then you want to close it before that 120 days, because what happens after 120 days? Let's just pretend I pre-approve you January 1st, you're good until the end of April. It expires, okay? What happens then? Well, come June, July, August, all of a sudden mid-July comes. This is 2.5 months after your pre-approval expired. Mid-July comes, and you sit here and say, oh my God, Hash, we just saw this house. We were looking, we couldn't find anything. We got a little sad and depressed we put a couple offers in, nothing got accepted. We went and sat on the sidelines, but we just saw this house today, and oh my God, this is incredible. Let's rock and roll this thing, okay? In mid-July, what do I have to do to renew a pre-approval for you, which when I renew it in mid-July, it's another 4 months, okay? So you're talking mid-August, September, October, November. It's damn near Turkey Day, Thanksgiving, and it's going that far. What do we do to renew the pre-approval? Here's all we got to do. You've already given me the 7 divorce decrees. You've already given me the 5 child support enforcement agreements. You've already given me the 3 sets of bankruptcy papers over the last 5 years or 10 years. We can't do multiple bankruptcies. I'm not even getting that. Watch my seminars. Subscribe to my YouTube page. I've got presentations, I say seminars. I've got videos on bankruptcies. Okay, you can do a 7 into a 13 and whatever it all is. Anyways, I'm going to say, give me your updated pay stubs, give me your updated bank statements, and I'm going to re-pull your credit, okay? So to re-up your pre-approval, I've already collected all of your documents. You don't have to start back over from square one and send me a bunch of new documents and new paperwork. We just have to update the pay stubs, the bank statements, and re-pull the credit. And when we do that, we verify that nothing has changed, or who knows, maybe you got a pay raise. If you got a pay raise suddenly, hey, you got a $30,000 pay raise, we're going to move that pre-approval from pre-approved up to $300,000, pre-approved up to $350,000. Or you took a pay cut, or your spouse stopped working or something like that. Maybe you were pre-approved for $3,000, now it's $200,000. So that thing could change, but that's how we re-up the pre-approval, and then it goes for another 4 months. That is how long a pre-approval lasts. That's how we re-up the pre-approval, but you got to keep following my I say seminars, following these videos, subscribe to the page, keep watching them, share them on your page. It helps me, it helps your friends. It might even help your enemies. But anyways, we'll talk to you at the next one.